area here was the plan. It was a wooden platform, and the whale carcasses were pulled up through that iron gateway up onto the plan, and it was here that they were attacked by the flensers, men with long-handled knives who would strip the blubber, and the blubber was dragged over there to the blubber cookers, where it was passed through a hogger which cut it into little pieces, and it went up on that conveyor and was dropped into those pressure cookers where steam was blown in, and that pushed the oil out of the blubber. The blubber was run off, and it passed through various sort of cleaning processes. It was put into settling tanks, which you can see, those big rectangular tanks where water and impurities would settle out. Then it would go up to centrifugal centrifuge. You can see up there where it was spun to get the rest of the impurities out. So that was the whale oil. Meanwhile, the rest of the whale was cut up. The meat was chopped off the skeleton, and it went up that ramp, and again it was dropped into pressure cookers, and the bones, which contained 1/3 of a whale's oil, were cooked up in tanks at the back. They've been taken away, rather. Then when all the oil was out, the residue of the bones and the meat were converted into bone meal and meat meal, which was known collectively as guano, and it was ground
guano, just like
as in the
as in guano.
Food. Yes, it's a good name for it because guano was used for fertilizer, and that's what the bone meal and meat meal was used for. And behind there, you can see there's we passed it, long cylinders. That was where the remains of the meat and the bones were dried out and then mixed up and bagged as guano and taken out to a whaling ship. It was quite a complicated process. I mean, that's the basics, but they added extra things to become more efficient. For instance, ultimately they collected the water running off the plan to get the oil which had leaked out of the whale carcasses. And behind us there's a plant where they converted meat into meat extract, bovril in English, or whaley bovril, which had a very high price used in manufacture of soups and other sort of industrially processed foods. They did everything they could to try and make this profitable. In the end it wasn't, because they didn't have any whales.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.